Truth gang gang, I am Mama Omega, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. Come on in, hit that like button for me. That's going to help me with the algorithm. I hope y'all vibing out. I'm vibing out, feeling good, feeling great. I'm going to share the video. And when I come back, I hope y'all got y'all pen and y'all paper and y'all ready to learn some shit. So let's get with it. I'm back. Just give me one more again. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I'll be right back. And I'm back. You say you're always excited for my lives, but you are extra excited about this one, gang, gang. I'm super glad that you guys are here with me. I'm going to give some people some time to roll on in. And we will get started. Gang, gang. Share the video, like the video. Let people know that I am here. Mama Omega is live and she's dropping these gems for that ass. Let them know, let them know, let them know. Once my track is done, whether people here or not, we is getting into it. And of course, you guys can always rewind this video. We ask the spirits to bless our learning environment. We ask them to keep all negative energies out of our learning environment. We ask that they would create a clear understanding for all ears that this message shall fall on. We give gratitude to our ancestors, our angels and guides. We give love to our most beautiful, precious Santissima Morte, the divine, infinite all of our elders, spirits, ancestors, angels and guides, ascended masters, known and unknown that mean us well. Asha, Asha, Asha. You know, we got to get the room right. We got to get the space right. You know, hit that like button. That's right. We got to get the space right for the spirits. I heard the spirits telling me earlier, are you ready? Are you ready for your changes? Are you ready for your new life? Are you ready for your new commitments and your new spiritual contracts? This is what I've been hearing for the tribe. And if you're not ready, Spirit said you better get your ass ready because it is going down in the spirit realm as we speak. All right. I'm ready too. Shit, we've been waiting a long, long time. So we are going to get started because my music has stopped and anyone else that joins this live is going to have to rewind this video. And if I see people hopping in, I'm going to just tell them, look, rewind this video. Okay. We are going to start with the rarest forms of the Deja. I want to call it like a syndrome or whatever, but we ain't going to call it that. We want to start with the rarest form. So make sure everybody grab your pen and your paper, pause the video if you need to, so that you can take your notes and you can add this to your grimoire. Okay. So the first one that we're going to talk about is going to be Deja Vu. All right. And I believe the whole entire word is just French. All right. Deja, whatever comes after Deja is going to be in French. All right. So it's Deja Vu. And this particular Deja Vu is the feeling have already had dreamed something. So if somebody has repetitive dreams over and over again, or you keep going back to a dream that you've already had, yeah, I can spell that for you. Matter of fact, I'm going to spell them all just so you guys can have them and you guys can hashtag study the show. That so's approved. I see 4:44 on the clock. So Deja Vu is Deja, and then you have Reve. All right. And that is already dreamt. You've already dreamed about this. You've been in this place before. You fell asleep. You're back again. You know how this dream is going to go because you've already done it. All right. You are so welcome. That's going to be the first one that we're going to talk about. I have an example of that. When I was younger, I kept having a dream of basically, me dying and me getting shot and shit. And then also that car accident dream I kept telling you guys that I was having. And that's how I was able to change the outcome, because of the dream state. When I was in that dream, I was able to see the outcome and know what was going to happen. A lot of these dejas are going to tie together too. So keep that in mind as we're speaking about these, okay? Then we have Deja Presentai. And I'm going to spell that for you. So it's Deja Presentai. And that is RENCONTRE. But it's the E with the apostrophe above it at the end of that. And that means like you have this feeling that you've already met somebody or you've already known somebody. I just recently had that. And there was a YouTuber who probably thinks I'm batshit crazy. I don't even give a fuck, because y'all know how I move though. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I heard his voice and I instantly felt as if I knew this person. And I just kind of wanted to reach out to see like if they knew me too. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, dude did, because he was scared as shit. And I didn't have a negative recognition of him. It's just that, sometimes people don't know how to handle shit like that when you have like past life connections and then you meet up again in this lifetime. People don't know how to understand that. So that's like the least common one, but it's very common, because I'm sure as a chosen person or someone who has spiritual gifts, a familiarity with someone. Grand evening. Okay. So the first one, make sure you guys rewind that video. Okay. So that you guys can take notes. All right. You said you've had that several times. When I immediately hit it off with someone and just comfortable and talking and laughing with them. Yep, that's it. That's it right there. It's like you already knew that person, but you know for a fact, I just met this person 5 minutes ago. I don't know them from this lifetime, right? So the next one that we're going to speak about, oh, and also I want y'all to look at the words too before we even go into the next one, okay? So if you look at recontre, right? So it's like you have a recollection. Okay, it's like you have a recollection of someone or something, all right? So the next one that we're going to talk about, if you guys are just getting here, make sure you rewind that video and hit that like button, okay? The next one that we're going to talk about is Deja Presentai, all right? And you're going to spell that Presentai. Presentai. Deja Presentai, all right? And this is something like having like a sixth sense, okay? Like you already sensed that this was going to happen. Whatever it is that happened, you kind of had a feeling, you had an inner knowing. These also align with the clairs, all right? Now, scientifically and medically, the medical field is going to tell you something different. And a lot of these could even be mistaken for some type of fucking psychological problem or mental illness. But as I stated before, every fucking medical condition that there is a spiritual reasoning for, all right? So the Deja Presentai is just basically you already sensed or you knew something was going to happen before it happened. That's a clair as well, all right? And the next one we're going to speak about is Deja Parlay, all right? Gang. Deja Parlay. If you guys are just getting here, get your notebook, get your pen. We're dropping gems. Go back, rewind the video, hit the like button, and take notes, okay? So, Deja Parlay is already spoken. All right. So like when you're speaking and as the words are coming out of your mouth, you have the feeling like you already fucking said that shit, but you know you didn't fucking said that shit. Or in that moment, as you're speaking, you're sensing like this is some fucking past life shit or something that I've already experienced it. You said premonitions. Yeah. So the presente would be premonitions. Yep. You already knew. And the parlay is already spoken. Like as you're speaking these words, you're getting this feeling within yourself that this is something that you've already said, possibly in another situation in another time. But as you're speaking it, the words are like you're feeling something in your soul. Okay. The next one that we are going to speak about is Deja Vu. And Deja Vu is simply Deja Lu. Deja Vu. All right. You said, damn, I've experienced all these so far. Wow. This is why this was an excellent video suggestion. Gang. Shout out to Miss K. All right. Because I thought about it, and as I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, a lot of people really do experience these things every day, but we don't have a name to it. We can't put our finger on what exactly it is. And when you're speaking to people like family members and friends, they might not understand what the fuck you're talking about. And that's why you're going to get looked at like you're crazy or whatever, because they like, bitch, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, deja vu is something that you've already read. So say you're coming across some knowledge, and a lot of us will have this in our spiritual walks as well, where the spirit will send us to read something or to study something or to research something. And as you are reading the words, it's like an inner awakening within yourself, and you're realizing that that's a piece of you, a piece of knowledge that you've already had, you've already known. You're remembering that knowledge, okay? That is deja vu. All right. So the next one that we are going to speak about is Deja Guate. And I'm going to spell that for you, okay? So Deja Guate is G-O, and that's the O with the line on the top of it. Then you got the U-T, and then you got the E with the apostrophe over it. Deja Guate. I was like, why I put an L in there? Deja Guate. Why the fuck I put an L in there, okay? And this is going to represent, now look at the words, gourmet, guate. It's like taste, things that you've already tasted. Now this is going to be something brand new that you've never tasted before, and there's a familiarity to what you're putting in your mouth. Or this can go both ways, and this is also a clear, right? So when you're eating something and then it triggers some type of nostalgia, it's making you think of grandma and then when grandma was in the kitchen and shit. That is Deja Guate. G-O-U-T-E. The O has the line above it. The E has the apostrophe at the end, all right? All right. So the next one that we are going to speak about is going to be Deja Dit. And that's D-I-T. Ain't no apostrophes or nothing. Deja Dit. Now, this is when somebody else says something, okay? This is when somebody else speaks something. You're not the person speaking it. You're in a room full of people, and then they say something, and it triggers your deja vu. Like, it triggers your situation of where you're now in a faraway land in your mind. Like, how the fuck did I get here? I've already been here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when someone else says something. Already said, already spoken. Deja dit. D-I-T is how you spell that. All right? The next deja we are going to speak about is deja canoe. And it's C-O-N-N-U. No apostrophes, no funny shit, no nothing. C-O-N-N-U. Canoe. Deja canoe. Can somebody tell me what this is? Deja canoe. You already knew. You already know. You know what's up. Okay? That's what that is. Canoe is knowing. You already knew. You already knew something, like, and it's not like necessarily a premonition. I guess it could be like, okay, this is a perfect example of it. Here it is. Somebody tell you a bald-faced lie, and you already fucking know the truth. You just know they lying. You ain't got no proof. You ain't got no evidence. You fucking know it. And you knew it, and you stuck with it because you knew that they was goddamn gonna lie. All right? Like, you know that you know. There it is. All right? You know that you know. All right? And nobody, you don't have any proof or anything of it, but you know. All right? So the next one we are going to speak on, just quickly touching on it briefly, like on Morion. Touch. We got a different one this time, Miss K. Okay. We got a different on Morion song this time, okay? All right, so the next one we are going to touch on is Deja Arrive. And that's literally arrive. The word arrive, okay? It has already happened. It's already done. It's already came. It's already here. If you are just getting onto the video, please rewind the video. Don't drop no gems on the ground now. Go back, rewind the video, hit the like button. Get this knowledge. All right. The next one we're going to speak on is Deja Vu. All right. How you spell that? V-O-U-L-U. Deja Vu. And it's like the sense of you already wanting something. So like when you, I'm going to just give a random example. Okay. So a little girl sees the person on the team. They're running track. They want that gold medal. She's 4 years old. She's watching it on the TV. She says, that's going to be me. An even better example, even though they're divorced now, would be that girl Rachel from Friends and Brad Pitt. If you ever listen to her story, she said when she was a little girl, she watched Brad Pitt on TV. And she said, when I grow up, I'm going to marry that man. All right. And she grew up and she fucking married him. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? She just knew. All right. She already wanted, it was a wanting for that. She knew that that was on her life path, that that was something that she was going to achieve in her life already. All right. Now, this next one is a little funny. Okay. It's a little funny because I told you these tying together. So it's going to be like a little mixture of the know that you know and the already know, already spoken, already said. It's a mix of a bunch of them, okay? So it's going to be Deja Presentai. And that's Troube with the apostrophe over the E. And that is already found. So if you were looking for God, all right now, I hear some church music in my head, y'all. If you was looking for God, you have already, it's already there. It's already been inside of you this whole time. It's already been found. You might just be looking in circles. You get what I'm saying? It's like right in front of your eyes. It's already there. All right. These are all tying in together. The next one we have is Deja Vu. All right. Deja Vu. And that's just SU. Deja Vu. And again, this is another way of just knowing. You just know. You don't know how you know, but you just fucking know. All right. So this next one that we're going to get into is going to be Deja Presentai. All right. Deja Presentai. And you're going to spell that RACONTE with the apostrophe. Y'all can hear my kids in the background. Teenage girls and teenage boys, and her brother is probably tormenting her because that's what he was born to do. All right. So just ignore that. All right. Deja Presentai is the idea that a long forgotten event has been told before. So again, it's like hearing a story that you've never heard. You know that you've never heard this story in real life, but as you're hearing it, there is a familiarity to what you're being told. All of this triggers something internally when you have these deja events, okay? It's going to trigger something spiritually, internally, and all of those things. Usually when I have just a regular deja vu experience, I consider it, okay, a checkpoint in this walk. Because remember, your Ori has already laid out the path to your destiny. And most of the times when we're reincarnated and stuff like that, we are literally just trying to finish out a journey. You know what I'm saying? A journey. So when I come to a point of familiarity, I try to switch it up a little bit. That's just how I roll. I don't know. I don't get scared. I don't know how other people do it, but I'm like, okay, well, if this was the outcome in this life, then in this life, I'm going to do this and see what the fuck happens. That's just me. I take chances. I don't know about you. All right. So it's like the Presentai, again, like I said, it's like something in the past being brought up to you, but you've never heard of it, but you know about it. You get what I'm saying? You said, yes, I came to that point in Ukraine. I told you I had deja vu. Right. So that would have been, and mine was in Atlanta. So that would have been, and another one was in Omaha. That would have been where you were at some point also in a past existence. Like your soul had already been there before. All right. And it was something there. There was a lesson there, something there that needed to be done. You get me? Y'all got me. All right. Next one we going to speak on is Deja Presentai. All right. Deja Presentai. Pense with the apostrophe. All right. And this is the feeling where you have had the same thoughts before, even though you ain't never had that fucking thought. This is why it's important for you to keep your mind in order. And this is also how they could try to classify some of this shit as fucking, psychological problems, mental illness, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, all right? So those thoughts were never your thoughts. And that's how people end up going crazy too. Those thoughts was never your thoughts to begin with. All right? Next one we finna speak on is Deja Fate. All right? And fate is not spelled F-A-T-E. It is F-A-I-T. Like fate. And that is fate. Shit, it's already done. And you know the shit is done. It's just done. You know that whatever is done is fucking done. Fate. Period. Deja fate. All right. Next one. Deja and prove. Deja and prove. And that's going to be the E with the apostrophe. P-R-O-U-V-E with the apostrophe. And this is something that you've already experienced. So it's like you didn't go somewhere or anything like that. You were just going on about your regular day. You wouldn't step out of any type of different situation. And then boom, you feel like this is something that I've already fucking done before. Like your experience in Ukraine or whatnot, All right. Next one. Deja intendu. Deja intendu. And that's just a regular E. N-T-E-N-D-U. E-N-T-E-N-D-U. Deja intendu. It is an illusion of already having heard something which in actual fact is being heard for the first time. So like I said, these kind of tie into each other. There's also another reason why you got to be connected with the oneness, and why certain people don't have control of certain of their gifts is because they may be stronger in certain areas because they may be in alignment with certain things, and then other areas they are weaker in, thinking that they don't have all. If you're connected to the divine infinite all, that means you have all. You lack none. So all power is yours. All resources is yours. Okay? It just is what it is. All right. So now we're finna get into Deja Presentai. And Deja Presentai is when you're in a new place or a site and you unexpectedly feel like you have been there before. Now, this is one of the less common ones, okay? But it's for sure you've never been to this place in this lifetime. But there's something there. And my example of that, y'all remember the story I told when Legba sent me to get the Ileke, the gold Ileke, and he sent me to the African bookstore in Omaha, Nebraska? And I told y'all that I had died in that bitch in a past lifetime, and I was definitely clear on what the fuck had took place in that situation. But in this lifetime, I had never been there. So that's what that is. When you walk into a place, and I told y'all I'd be having those experiences too, like with that gas station thing, y'all. When I seen that gas station, I walked into the gas station and I seen like a mass shooting and shit. I think that happened at the end of 2021. As soon as I walked into that motherfucker. Gang, 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 gang. Make sure y'all rewind that video, hit that like button. All right, so that's when you visit a place and then all of a sudden you're transported into some type of, situation. All right. You said like you've been somewhere before, yeah. You said this guy just killed this girl for rejection. Well, maybe don't reject them, shit. Give them the number, block them. I wanted to make a video about that too. I don't want to miss this video though, y'all. Let me write that down. I can't even write it down right now. But y'all need to stop telling motherfuckers when y'all about to leave them. That's gonna be my name. I'm gonna have to end this live and do another one to get on that. All right. So don't let me forget. I'm gonna end this live and end another one. But let me just get through this so when people go back to study, they'll be able to just go right through it. All right. You know? But let me see. Where we at? We at Deja Senti, okay? So this is the next one we finna talk about. Deja excuse me, shit. Deja Senti. All right, and that is the sensation that you have had the same thought or feeling under similar circumstances in some point in time. Okay, so it's the phenomenon of already felt or a similar touch. All right, that's what that is. And did I tell you how to spell it? I told you how to spell it. I don't know. Senti. Senti. That's how you spell it. Deja Senti. Okay. And this is when you're going to get a particular feeling. Not just a thought in your mind, but your body's going to trigger an actual physical feeling, a reaction. Okay? And it can be people, places, or things, or anything. All right? Just being in a similar circumstance in which your soul has experienced before or you have experienced before. All right? And when any of these things happen, any of these dejas come about in your walk, you need to pay attention. You need to look around. You need to examine. You need to quiet yourself. You need to listen because the spirit will begin to speak. And you'll begin to see, like, what the fuck you need to be saying. Okay? So you can get on about the situation as quickly as possible without, either, like, in me, I always thought about it as, like, I have to make a choice here. Do I walk the same path that I walked in my last lifetime? Or do I do something different? That's how I always felt. So I can't tell you how you're going to feel when you have these situations. But when I have the situations, I think of it as like it's time for me to I need to get moving. I need to make a choice. I need to make a decision. It says, sorry I distracted you, sis. I have a lot to talk about. You good, girl? You good? I'm going to end this live right after this, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay? We're going to talk about it. All right. So the next one that we have, that last one too, Senti. That also has to do with your senses. I said pay attention to how they spell. That also has to do with your senses. So you could touch something and they can trigger it, okay? Which is also a psychic ability, like when you could touch an item or something that belonged to someone and then pick up some type of psychic information or something from it, okay? And then the next one is Deja Vu. All right? And you want to spell that VECU, but it's pronounced Veku. So like VAYKOO, Vaku. All right, and then this is going to be like the most common one. So it's like, this is something that triggers something. It could be through your senses though too, like through smell or whatever, like, or walking into a room. So that will be like your trigger experience. So this part is the trigger experience to the actual experience. Y'all get what I'm saying? This is going to be the trigger experience to the actual experience. Y'all get me? Y'all got me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then regular deja vu, that's it. That's pretty much it. Regular deja vu. And that's just familiarity of something, period. Regular deja vu is just like familiarity. That's the basic word that can sum up deja vu. It's familiarity. But that's why I want to start at the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, not a whole tribe fucking here. Y'all know we doing this, bitch. Okay, that's just what it is. All right, so that's just what it is. But we're here now, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? I hope this video helped you guys, cause like I'm finna end this and I'm finna go right back live. Y'all finna hop back on live with me, cause I want this to be like a study video, and I didn't really want to sit here and record and then edit and all that shit. Editing take a lot of fucking time. Am I that person? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Am I that one to sit here? I love y'all. And I want to give y'all my best. I definitely do. But is it in me? I need an editor or some shit. Because I got all type of other shit to be doing. I have children. I'm running a household. I did kind of like slack on selling my products. Like when I first got into it, I had a whole bunch of motherfucking products. But I have the supplies to make the products. Just ain't no motherfucking products made in this bitch. I mean, I got a few bars of soap and shit left, but like, you know. But anyways, I'm trying to get the shit together. I'm finna end this video. Hop back on live with me. We finna talk about these relationships because that was actually a download that I had earlier, and I'm glad you brought that shit up. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out the way because y'all know I don't write shit down and I will forget. So I'm finna end this shit right here. I'm finna start me another one. Gang, gang. I'll be back in 2.5 seconds.